Star Wars Hot Toys Moff Gideon, aka Hot Toys Gus Fring, Breaking Bad. Economist, let's jump right into it. What is going to? Welcome to a video. This is 6 scale, Economist, and today we are taking a look at the Hot Toys 1/6 scale Moff Gideon from The Mandalorian, as always, from a collector's perspective, and then we're going to talk about it from an investment perspective. Look, this figure is extremely necessary to all people's displays. I do not think that it is maybe perfect, but I think it is a great figure, and I will definitely be adding it to my collection. I think it's definitely very important to have in your Mandalorian collection. I know a lot of people who are picking up a lot of Mandalorian figures, and it seems like some people are maybe even passing on this figure for one reason or another. Maybe they didn't totally love how his character arc went in season 2. Maybe they're not totally in love with the head sculpt, but I think this figure is definitely above a lot of other releases in the Mandalorian line that I would think I would need to pick up before I picked up other releases. Picking up an assault tank trooper, I feel like you need to pick up Moff Gideon before you do that. But I definitely hear people, that some people say that this head sculpt is just a little bit off and not there. But I think it's definitely good enough. I mean, we're becoming perfectionists here. Hot Toys is basically pretzeling themselves because they give so many great head sculpts that people start to get really nitpicky on some. But I think it's just fine, and it's just such an important piece to have in the collection. It's going to make so many displays. You can have them with Death Troopers. You can have them with Stormtroopers. You can have them obviously fighting Mandalorian. You can have them fighting Bo-Katan when we eventually get her, given she's already been teased. But she looks sick, and having this Darksaber, this is going to look great. And even though it's an all-black figure, the red hits on the cape is going to definitely help this figure pop a lot, which again is something that I very much like about this figure. I hope that this doesn't come off super plasticky in person, and kind of cheesy, but I guess we didn't really have another look for Moff Gideon. I would have loved to have Moff Gideon have less of a more professional, clean cut look, kind of like one of the Empire, the Imperials look. You guys know I love the way the Imperials look. So I love to have my villains on my shelf looking like that, kind of clean and looking prestigious and devious kind of. But it's such a necessary figure to have in the collection. Obviously, right here with the Death Troopers, that's going to be a sick look. I have 2 Death Troopers now, and I will definitely be posing them, alternating between posing them with my Krennic or posing them with this Moff Gideon. Another hit here of a Stormtrooper. Man, people really give this head sculpt a hard time. This head sculpt is fine. Come on. We got to draw the line somewhere. This is a really good head sculpt. A lot of people give this head sculpt... A lot of people knock this head sculpt. They think it's just slightly off. Maybe at some angles, kind of. He's right there. Take a look at everything he comes with. He doesn't come with a whole lot. He definitely does not come with a whole lot. And at, what is it, $250? $250 retail. He doesn't come with a ton for $250 retail, let's be honest. I mean, look at everything Captain Rex comes with for $255. It's weird that this Grand Moff Tarkin is really just oddly priced. $250, this is a $235 figure to me. You're getting a head sculpt that, is great, and you're getting a Darksaber, but then, that's the same as a Jedi. Why was this not priced the same as Qui-Gon? Obviously, I know it's, later on, but, that was an interesting choice for them. You get a pistol, but you also get, a basic display. It's Captain Rex is $255, and you get a head sculpt, you get an extra helmet, you get, this helmet with these different accessories, the guns, the jetpack. Surprising price point, but nevertheless, this is a figure that I think you definitely want to add to your collection. It's another one that's going to be a safe investment. You can probably look at it similar to Count Dooku, maybe not in terms of that similar of an outperformance, but this is just a necessary figure to have in collection. Obviously, spoiler for season 2, he did not die in season 2. We are definitely going to be seeing him, in future seasons. So, this is probably a character that you're going to want to get because this is probably one he's going to be in the show for a long time. So, or hopefully a long time. So I think it's definitely an important figure to add into any Mandalorian collections. And I feel like it should be high up on people's lists along the Mandalorian line if they're, are buying a bunch of Mandalorian figures. I feel like this is the one that you need to pick up. But as always, these are just my thoughts. Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you guys scooping Moff Gideon? Are you guys scooping Gus Fring? Down below. I'm gonna get out of here. 6 comments. By the dip, sell the rip. This is the way. We will see you in the next video.